right. Here we is. So, do we want to do the New Year's event, or do we want to get back to the story? What do you think, Kai?
The New Year's event is like really super short.
Guess it would make sense for us to do the event.
Okay, where do we do that, Snow? I haven't done it yet.
Limsa.
Limsa,
The
okay.
Castle.
Alrighty. I'll meet you guys
So where
there.
they're all done. Cool.
Nope, the winter one was in the Yule one was in Gridania.
Yeah. Hello,
Even Film
person.
Fiend. Hello, Omadon. How are you? Oh, I don't have my proper lighting on. Hold on.
Ow.
I'm not used to having to use this thing. There we go. Mics today? Not open mics today. Mondays and Tuesdays are a co-op thing I do with my friends Kymer and Snowcat here, so we keep it to just us three so that we can coordinate our gameplay properly. Thursdays is when open mic days are.
Yep.
Just ultimately when it's the most fun because I'm not here. Well, I don't have to be anyway.
But it's more fun when you are.
Motherfucker was just T-posing to assert dominance.
I love that meme. And I love the fact that people do that in real life sometimes.
I do that all the time.
Were they doing a dance with their arms out like this?
No, they were just literally just standing there T-posed. The pose didn't load.
Oh, oops.
Then the pose loaded and it snapped into position.
Weird. Because there's actually a dance that they have their arms out like that and kind of... Yeah. Why are you not happy with the Trigun show?
You know what? I haven't experienced the New Year's event yet, but I have to say I really like the decorations. Especially the weird, like, pom-pom branches that are coming off the light lamp posts.
Yeah.
Whatever that's supposed to be. That looks really nice.
They're just little Moogle head balls that fell off. They shed you.
Basically. Actually, hold on a second. This guy's called Usagi in Bogi. There was an Usagi in Gridania as well. I think this event might actually be happening in every city. Or at least there's a representative in every city.
And Japanese lesson for today. Usagi is rabbit. It is the year of the rabbit.
In other words, the year of me. That is my Chinese zodiac. I am Bun, apparently.
So what I'm hearing is Krendar is also nominable.
They're late enough into the year that I can't do anything about it either.
Wait, what?
Luckily for me, well, the New Year's happen at different points, right?
Yeah, but what does the doing anything about it part mean?
I can't fix that.
Fix what?
Unlike me, technically speaking, 1990, the year that I was born, is the year of the horse, but the year of the horse didn't start until after I was born, so I technically eked in at the tail end of the year of the snake.
At tail end, I see what you did there.
Well, I didn't intend to do anything, but if you were near the cusp like I am, January 17th is a little bit behind that point. But if you were, I would be able to say, "Hey, I can fix your Chinese zodiac." But you're right.
I wonder what it would have been otherwise.
So I can't do that.
Yeah.
All the way in October, and what was it? Sheep, goat, depending on who you ask. So.
Oh, what is before bunny? Yeah, sheep or goat.
I like how this is a Rogadin wearing a helmet with bunny ears on it. That's very silly.
It's what it really is just a skinned bunny that's on his head.
Probably.
Well, past New Year's events, you would get the helmets with the zodiac animals on them, and they kept doing that repeated, and it's like this is the first year where it's like, oh, you actually get something different.
Also, Vieira are fucking vicious. Like, they would kick this guy's ass.
Well, yeah,
Rabbits are actually pretty vicious.
they really are.
Mm-hmm.
I've,
So, Omadon,
I've personally seen a rabbit chase a snake up a tree.
That's funny. Yeah, Omadon, if you don't want to type in an explanation of what you don't like about Trigun, then yeah, just tell us about it in voice on Thursday then. That's fine. Let's see. So I take it the armor set we get is what this guy's wearing now?
Yes.
Get to go, it's like Usagi Yojimbo if he was actually wearing armor.
Yep.
Samurai Bunny. My character looks shocked by this revelation.
Well, a stoat would kill most things. That's not really a fair comparison.
True, but stoats are generally rabbit-sized, roughly. Is
They're
probably
also
the point he's making on that.
More of a weasel, and weasels are motherfuckers.
Yeah. They are very anti-snake weaponry. And anti a lot of things, actually. Alright, let's see. What do you want us to do, friend? Stoats are smaller than rabbits?
Rabbits that are like... Yeah, stoats have
depends on the rabbit, I guess.
Rabbits 10 times their size, so...
They're wiggly little claw death machines.
Any weasel is just a fuzzy sex snake.
I mean, you're making it sound pretty good. Omikuji.
Just don't forget your duct tape.
I have questions.
To stop it from exploding.
That just changed my question into a different question.
It holds the organs in place.
Please do not stick your junk in
Oh,
there.
yes, that. Okay.
Or any sort of like noodle snake.
Oh, he's giving us fortune cookies. I see.
Well, sort of.
Just without the cookie.
No cookie, but
that's okay. Fortune cookies kind of suck anyway.
I have misfortune cookies, and they're amazing, but they do turn your poop green.
Mm-hmm. So they're double amazing then.
Yes. Like bright fucking green.
Nuclear green. Spread word of this auspicious opportunity to the townsfolk. Alright.
But yeah, I like my misfortune
Hold on
cookies.
a second.
I've turned them into a gimmick on my stream.
Did I just see a kite that was shaped like a Katamari person?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I need to get a better look at these kites. Hold on. Where are they? There was one camera angle during the cutscene that made me think of Katamari. Where'd it go? Now I can't find it. Here it is. Or here's some of them anyway.
Wacky wavy inflatable
this
tube
one.
stoat.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
That's...
Don't zoom in all the way when I was looking up the bunny dude's nose. That was terrifying.
Oh. Does he need a nose trim?
Oh my god, I am coming under the tits of this fucking bunny behind me. My head.
That reminds me of
at rest.
Remember that screenshot I posted a little while ago when I teleported into somebody's butt?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. All right.
And females were super duper, very short.
Oh yeah. My Lalafell teleported right into a Viera who wasn't wearing pants.
Going to go do the quest now.
Yes, let us do the thing. Also, what? That is a concerned-looking snowman over here.
Concerned looking. What?
I don't know if it's concerned. Oh, the small one is definitely concerned looking.
That one right there, it's got. Uh-oh, it's got its eyebrows on. It's serious now.
It's looking. It's looking out at
this
the.
One is concerned looking.
The one in the middle is looking out at all the players in the middle, going like, I don't know how I feel about this.
I
don't like having this weird, this weird person's head sticking out of my head.
Woo!
What? Now I'm tempted to make it wiggling like an inflatable tube man. I like it. Omadon, do it.
Yeah, that's what
Middle
I said
snowman
earlier.
is French. Well, it does have a little beret, yeah.
Wacky, wavy, inflatable tube stoat.
Yes.
Fucking furry sex snakes.
Ah. Fetish made Lalafell.
Oh, what?
Question mark? Do I want to know?
Let's go find Kred.
I'm right over here. You're looking right at me. Larson, hello, sir. We're back.
Which one? Oh, you leave Melcoco alone. Yeah, she is the sweetest. She'll also kick
She's
your ass.
adorable.
Hello, Larson.
Mhm.
You did not come to my stream today.
Oh, dare. Do I know what a reverse exorcism is? Sounds kind of hot.
Something that I can't do anymore.
What? Oh.
Huh? Make an old man named president to sniff her hair. Makoko, look out! Biden's coming.
Child. Oh no!
Oh. Okay, no, I was wrong. That's not hot at all.
Yeah, that's not where I was. I mean, it is actually. You know. I mean,
maybe to the priest
for that kind of activity.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if that doesn't give you a raging boner for Satan, I don't know what will.
He's definitely
Wow, he's actually decent. Poing.
the hero we need.
Larson, you should have come to my stream earlier. It was boring, as usual.
Off to the next one.
That's
Yes.
Key.
Kai, you make a strong advertisement for your streams. I don't know why you're not drowning in subscribers already.
I don't know.
Aside from the fact that you don't stream, I mean.
I definitely don't stream. I host small
discussion panels,
collective hallucinations. Actually,
that's
sort of been my brand lately. Is
Noodle
my brand
Goblin.
Has been,
what?
welcome to the shared hallucination.
Huh.
That's a name.
Indeed.
That is a name for a cat with Moogle knives.
Mm-hmm.
And Moogle shoes. Those look comfy.
Oh yeah, you can get a.
That looks like Squall's coat, though.
You can get Moogle
Very similar.
versions of every weapon in this game.
That is the Capskin Rider's jacket. It is craftable only, or you could grab it off the market board, and to get the materials for it, you have to do maps, so it can be a little expensive.
I'm just saying that it's it looks very much inspired by Squall's coat.
Where are you running off to, Kren?
Doing
I am getting a promotion for my private adventures.
Oh.
I am now second class private adventures.
Oh dear.
Oh
That
my
will not-
god.
That's not going to stop being funny, ever.
Well, Max rank.
Well,
you
second class. You heard it here. Not all that good. It's a Canadian
Oh.
thing.
Sugar Fox.
Get, what?
That is Snow's nickname for me, friend.
Not quite.
Well, how are you playing two
It's-
different characters at the same time, then?
It's
that's-
one of them.
Fair
that's
enough.
impressive.
Okay.
You have called me Sugar Fox before.
I normally call you Honey Fox.
You've called me that mostly, but you have called me
Hold on.
Sugar Fox before.
Umadon says, Puss saw Willow show. He now welcomes death and all his wolf glory. Two questions. Why is there a wolf named Puss? And second of all, who is this Puss Wolf?
I don't know, but that's how I read it too.
That is what he said. I mean, Larson, I've heard of multi-boxing, but I don't think Kai has multi-boxing.
I do'n't.
Puss in Boots. Okay, well, I still don't know.
That doesn't help the rest of your sentence.
I mean, I understand you're talking about somebody who goes by the name Puss in Boots, but I don't know who that person is.
It's the character Puss in Boots.
I don't think that's what he means.
I think it is at this point.
Unless he's saying that in the recent Puss in Boots movie, the character Puss in Boots watched the Willow TV show. Which I find unlikely. But maybe? I haven't seen the movie.
I don't know. There's really no sense that can be made out of the sentence without some serious help.
Obadon, we need help. Unravel that mystery for us. This guy is a very shiny fellow.
Yep.
He looks like he should be the Emperor's bodyguard. That's an Adeptus Custodes joke for you all.
You talk to everybody?
I did.
Love?
I talked to shiny person there. That was the last
Yeah.
place you took me. So
Okay.
Also, Obadon, fair enough. You can explain that to us on Thursday as well. Although you'll need to remind us. I'm going to forget by then.
Did you talk to 4 out of 4 people? Like, what does your quest say?
yes, I talked to everyone.
Cool.
Okay.
Every person that you got me off. Yeah, I talked to the people up to this point.
Dumb
But
Alex
take me
heals
to
you.
The next point. What?
A player that just ran past us all. Actually, no, they're still
Dumb
here.
Alex heals you. I saw it. Holy shit.
It is exactly what I said.
What a name. It was such a random thing to just say.
Right? I mean, that was such a random thing for my eyeballs to have read just then. The Willow show is so god-awful. It would make you welcome death. That's a shame. Because Willow was a great movie. This is the wrong person.
I only talked to the
Sweet
bunny dude
McSkeet.
again. Now we talk to the bunny dude again.
Is Willow in name only? Boo! Although you gotta love any movie where there's tiny fey folks swimming in beer, literally.
I have had one of these boxes, by the way, with sticks. Used to have one.
Oh, cool.
Rabbit snake oil salesman. Ooh, a rabbit snake. That sounds terrifying.
Just imagining like a tiny little snake with like someone
Bunny
made
ears?
pipe cleaner bunny ears and put him like on its head.
Not snake
People
oil.
would be so
Fortunes.
confused. The one you're waiting for is on their way. The love of your life will appear. These are fortune cookies.
Fortune cookies are based off of this in some ways, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Vague
Well,
and
fuck.
so unspecific that they could apply to anybody.
That is their point,
Sure.
yes. Thou shalt
Bunyip.
experience considerable misfortune. Heed these words of guidance. Thy luck may change.
These actually don't really mean anything. Like they aren't gonna do anything to you in a game or something. These are just for fun.
I
Yeah.
got grave misfortune.
Same.
Alright, I'm just getting mine now. I don't look happy. Misfortune. Without grave. Wait. Misfortune, but adventure, the way is clear. Forge on with a calm heart. That doesn't sound like misfortune. An old friend may become a new flame.
Afterwards,
That's not
you
misfortune
can-
either. Sorry, Snow, what?
After all of this, you can go back and get a different fortune if you want.
Well, that was kind of a mixed bag there. Some of those entries were good, some of them were bad. Stop looting his drawers? Never. I'll never stop
Nope.
looting drawers. Welcome to the Panty Raid quest, everybody.
Oh jeez.
We're stealing this bunny boy's panties.
I'm fairly certain with this dress robe thingy, he doesn't wear them.
Oh my. He's free balling it under there, is he?
Laughing because I'm reminded of something someone accidentally found out. In one of the fights you can do with NPCs, their camera got bumped and accidentally got an upskirt of Eorzean, and yeah, it's like, dude, really?
Oh, Eorzean definitely goes commando.
Actually, it doesn't.
He does in my headcanon.
Okay then.
Also, I just realized, Dumb Alex heals you is a
Mm.
tank, not a healer.
Smuggling one of the tiny people under his robe.
Right? Alright, Kai, do you remember where the story left off, or do you need a recap?
I'm still doing things, so.
Yee. I'm guessing she wants the armor.
I guess I'll do that part blue as well then.
We said that we were going to do the event, so.
Yep.
We are doing it. Yep. I'm just not sure how much more there is to getting the armor part, so I wasn't sure if we did the event mostly or not.
Like, literally nothing.
Okay.
Like, go out, do thing, come back, you get.
Let us do then.
Well, oh, and a few emotes.
Well, she's excited.
Well, yeah.
Why can't you be happy like your friend? Well, maybe because you got really bad makeup on, guy.
You be nice to him. He's originally from some of the summer events, actually.
I like the continuity there. That's not what That's not what Melvira looked like. Oh, apparently it is, because there he is.
Yep.
I would like to rally his spirits, but I can't find him underneath all this pile of people. Fuck. There.
You can normally just click on the name.
That's what I was trying to do. There's too many
Also,
people.
This Vieira has Dunlop ears because they Dunlop over.
Mm-hmm.
I am not going to get tired of doing it because I'm a little shy.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Why is that awful, Larson? I must know. Other than, bunnies. That is pretty
Little
awful
Peach.
on its own, I admit.
This dude also has mustache scales.
Guy's having a little tantrum over here and didn't even read the whole thing yet.
I didn't see where Snow disappeared to.
I am in cutscene. I am right here. There you are.
You're biased against the idea of showing male Vieira at all, Larson? Well, that's your problem for being so sexist.
My only, qualm I have about the male Vieira is the player characters, their backs look like they're broken.
This guy has scales on his face that look like a mustache.
Yep.
That's kind of amazing.
Skill.
I was preparing for mochi pounding. That could mean a few different things if you don't know what mochi is. Larson just thinks the male VR should stay in the kitchen. What do you mean he wears too much gold, Omadon? He's a member of the Adeptus Custodes. He's supposed to wear gold armor. Alright. Cutscene done.
I got a set of glamour stuff for my thing.
Your thing? Oh, the veteran rewards thing?
E.
Nice.
That's the strife stuff, I think, right?
Yes.
I think that's from Advent Children? Maybe?
It looks like it.
E.
Go pound your mochi on the moon with the rabbit. We're not high enough level to go to the moon yet. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not pounding my mochi anywhere near a rabbit.
Lewd. Zap pow. Straight to the moon, Alice.
Also, Kren, you have no room to talk, Mr. Oh, the VR repopulate because of freaking trees.
Well, I didn't see any male Vs around.
That's 'cause
Obviously,
they
it has to
weren't
be the
introduced
trees.
That's because they weren't introduced until Endwalker.
I know that it's an Asian fable, but the joke is still, perfectly valid.
Which is? What's an Asian fable? The rabbit on the moon?
Yes, and the pounding of mochi.
I don't know anything about any of this, so I will just nod and agree.
Shall we away?
I was making a masturbation
Away.
joke, so.
I can get behind that. Figuratively and sometimes literally. Instead of the man in the moon, they see a rabbit pounding mochi. I mean, sure,
Okay.
why not?
I know where to go, and we will get this over and do the story.
Hey Larson, you like my new chocobo?
Krendar running around with a fucking caribou.
Yep.
The
Also,
Crescent
Larson.
Red thingy.
Larson, I set you up a nice special present just for you. I turned off the writing music. You're welcome.
Here we go.
That's a lot of gobus.
Yep, they're dead.
Now they're just having a nap.
I'd care more, Larson, if you joined the Discords, but, There, I've done it one time for both channels that I'm affiliated with, so I'm good.
I don't know what that green shiny crystal she's got on her hip is, but it looks kind of neat.
Part of the gear.
Definitely not a place hand gear marker. Not unless you want to lose the hand.
I actually don't remember what gear set that is.
I don't think I've ever seen it before.
Oh. She is rogue / ninja, so...
So who knows what the hell it is then? Just a
Ninja.
Just a pants decoration, I guess.
Ugh. Okay, who let the fucking emo bunny boy in here?
I don't know. I don't see one.
Oh, just ran off.
All black with
spent-
red ear tips, wearing an open
summer event stuff.
black shirt and Hawaiian shorts.
That's a combination. You must have ran off before I finished my cutscene.
Yeah. Level 34 ninja. Is what
The
it
amount of
is.
scene in that was just ridiculous.
Nin.
I had that on J tier for a little bit for the summer stuff. The shorts were red because red and purple actually goes really good together.
Sometimes. We can.
This does.
Red and purple always goes well together.
Probably depends on the shades. It can
Follow
definitely
the
work.
bouncing chocobo butt.
It's a very bouncy Blitzen, isn't it?
Ow.
Am I going to sing how reindeer are better than people? No, I don't know that song.
It definitely tastes better. Depends on the situation. There are definitely situations where people taste better.
I haven't eaten either one, so I can't really say. I've tasted a few people though.
I've definitely tasted people.
Oh, it's from a scene in Frozen? I haven't seen that whole movie. Just
honestly, it's a
there.
really good song.
Any scene that doesn't have the snowman in it, I'm pretty happy with.
Hey, you shut the fuck up about Olaf. He is the goodest boy.
Yes.
Or not. Oh, fuck. Words. I'm a little high. I know what I meant. You know what I meant. I wonder if there's enough left in this bowl to get a little high. Let's find out.
Hilda has really nice eyes, by the way.
True. Different kind of high, Larson. But I appreciate.
Stop dying.
Fuck. I appreciate your small greeting to my little high. Ugh. I completely ashed this bowl. Yuck.
You can have the last of the water.
I need to get the ash out before I can...
That armor actually looks really good on him.
It does.
Ash out.
That works better than his gold armor, actually.
Yeet. Don't you just love when NPCs clip a little bit when they move?
Yeah. That was a nice little event story there.
Hey, Larson. I have some words for you. I want you to pick your favorite combination of words. Titty sprinkles, greasy runts, peanut butter sunshine.
I have questions about I have questions about greasy runts, and I do not want you to answer them.
What questions do you have?
I'm not saying, because then they might get answered.
I mean, it's just weed, so whatever answer I give is going to be
Okay.
weed,
Well, you've already
weed
answered
related.
it, because the question is mostly revolved around what the fuck is a greasy rund?
It's a strain.
Ripper Doc. Well, I see somebody in here has played Cyberpunk.
None of those sound
Alright,
particularly pleasing to the ear. The titty sprinkles sounds amazing to the ear. Peanut butter sunshine is just glorious.
I'll
But
be
I
right
just
back.
recently smoked
I'm going to go put my new armor away. I think there's a storage chest in the inn, isn't there? Armoire, there we go.
Let's do some peanut butter sunshine. 3 of those. Don't worry, I am still going through my cutscene while digging out weed. You have a different ear palette as a Norwegian?
Ear palette?
Telling me that it has a weird ear feel, because if you are, I'm going to backhand you into the next fucking century.
Also, Larson, I do not recommend eating your food with your ears. Although I don't know how they do things in Norway.
Probably different. But I'm not sure if it's that different. Honestly, peanut butter sunshine is a really, really good strain. I would suggest it even for a beginner. It's potent, but it's smooth. And it grinds up real easy.
Is it smooth?
Like,
It's smooth, but is it smooth?
on my grinder, like, it's a rotation and a half, and it's ready to pack. And it's definitely it's
You've been hit by smooth.
Smooth.
you've been hit, struck by smooth.
I love it.
By the way, that's what happens when you listen to Smooth Criminal, but skip every beat or skip every other beat.
Also, I would just like to point out a Lalafell named Shadow Link. That's pretty good. The wife.
I was trying to not point that one out, but now that you have, yeah, I can't help it but be a little impressed.
Mm-hmm. And possibly the cutest little marauder I've ever seen over here.
I mean, I've been questing with you this entire time. Oh, you weren't talking.
more little. Maybe not more cute, but more little.
Definitely more cute, because I'm not.
Oh, this little troublemaker. This one right here.
Yeah, and this little biatch in the yellow jacket.
The thought of an ear chewing.
Stop sitting on her face.
Then you get that, you get that whole sound at the same time, and it's natural.
Snow, if you want one of these sex midgets to eat you out, have it be the marauder in front of you instead.
No, I'm trying to step on her to make her disappear. Go.
Why?
This one here is super troublesome in the rogue.
She's the police
story.
chief, basically.
And she's kind of got it in her mind that she's untouchable.
She's kind of a little bitch.
Like, do things and no repercussions, and it's like, cute. She almost dies because of it too.
But her friend's
Actually
adorable.
Reminds me of
Hmm?
Who does she remind you of?
Your ex? Question mark. I'm never sure how to describe her because you were there for something. I'm not sure what the fuck she was there for, but you were there for something, and I feel that deserves credit. So I want to call her your ex for your sake, but also at the same time, I'm not sure it counts. I want to give credence to your efforts on it, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
As a side note, the idea of pounding mochi just took a whole new context on, by the way.
Did you find a Lalafell named Mochi?
No, I found an NPC called Mochi.
Oh, Mochi Daiken?
Yeah. Apparently there's a rabbit on the moon that's been pounding him. Alright. Well, as a reminder from 3 weeks ago, we recently beat the Primal Titan, who the kobolds had summoned because they were worried about Limsa encroaching on their territory. And we were worried that their primal would go on a rampage and kill everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So we went in there and slapped him.
Hard.
And then
Upside the head.
told off Admiral Merlwyb for being too much of a warmonger. And she had a point.
She's a pirate.
Mm-hmm.
Pirates are not necessarily warmongering.
No.
They're simply pirates.
Yep.
You do what you want because a pirate is free. Hello, Artemis.
But, like... I love...
Hey, little owl.
In any case,
I
we
bet
beat Titan.
You
Then
will
we had a
be
big-
absolutely fine with your shot.
Yeet. You got this.
We believe in you, Artemis. So yes, last we played, we had a big celebratory feast. We went and kicked Titan's ass. And now we're being summoned back to base to revel in our victory. As we
Pray
return to the Waking Sands. .gif.
Pray return.
I think it should probably be updated to an APNG at this point.
Possibly. Are we ready to go give headquarters the good news?
That's the Vesper Bay one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We believe in the heart of the cards. Yes, that too.
Whee!
All this time, they were mishearing it. It wasn't Heart of the Cards, it was Heart of the Bards.
Oh, bards have a lot of heart.
It's true. Especially dumb. Not sure what sound you just made, Kren.
It was about half of a laugh.
Yonk.
What? Is that what it sounded like on your side? Yo.
It sounded very similar to that. I was like, yonk.
This is news to me. That is weird.
God, I about did something that I would have done if this was my stream, and it's like, I'm so used to whenever I'm on a stream having a camera on to my right that once I got finished packing the bowl, I literally held it up to the camera that's not on.
That's funny.
So I could show this lovely herb before I take the green.
Excuse me. Why are you people disquieted and frightened in front of our headquarters?
You're not supposed to do that.
No, they're not.
You're not allowed. This is a disquieted and frightened free area. Thank you very much.
I'm sure everything's fine. Let's go celebrate. Excuse me, sir. This is no time for a nap.
There are all of these sleeping people.
So many sleeping people.
Did they party without us and they're all passed out drunk?
More sleeping people. Who gets that reference?
No.
Red versus blue, right?
Yep.
Oh, I haven't seen very much of that.
It was the Best Laid Plans episode, if I recall.
Even the
I
Brussels
know.
sprouts having a nap. Oh, all right. Time to have a vision so we can see why the fuck everybody's passed out in here.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There's much to discuss.
Oh,
I like how
jeez.
Godspeed.
I like how the vision begins with Minfilia's phone call to us at the end of the last quest.
Going into the vision, got an absolute upskirt of the front of my character.
Jealous.
Louis Soir, do you see? Your light
That
shines brightly
absolutely
in this
ruins
one,
the moment.
and in time, it will illuminate the
Serious
realm
moment.
once
That-
more.
Woo!
That's definitely a bit of a thematic clash. Oh, they're having bullet naps, I see.
We have come for the one who slayed each
Hack, cough, choke.
Well, I left my water bottle over there. You can add the last of it
Bring him forth,
if you need
or
to.
you shall know no mercy.
I feel like I should probably turn up my game volume a little bit. Give me a second here. Actually, just all my volume in general a little bit. There we go.
Okay, Paladin, you had a fucking shield.
Pretty big one, too.
Right, talk about how much I love the fact that there are rules of design that state that a cannon of any kind slung underneath your arm would be accurate at all.
Stay
Right?
out of sight.
Well, she just
'Cause,
has to point at things, you know?
That's not how ballistics do, and that's not how the human body do.
No.
There's a reason we hold guns the way we do.
I surrender myself on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions. There speaks the supreme sire.
Scion Supreme? Does she have sour cream on her?
I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by
That's a
others.
Taco Bell joke.
Very confused, but okay.
At Taco Bell, the Taco Supreme is just the regular taco, but with
Search
sour
all
cream on
you
it.
will. The one
Oh.
you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
I like how they made her fancy armor to have like plush kissy lips on the helmet. It's very silly.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
Oh, that's gonna leave a bruise.
No!
Don't kick your Brussels sprouts.
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away.
We get to
Though we
kick
have
her
not found our
out.
quarry, the high
I like how
priestess of
we
the
can
Sire
still hear that guy
will
stabbing that
suffice for now.
corpse in the background.
They say say she also possesses the echo.
Well, not
Would have
anymore.
liked to hear her scream.
Still can on my side.
I said enough.
Okay, now you can't. I said stop stabbing that guy. You psycho.
We leave. Bring the prisoners.
Kai, I'm starting to think we're not going to get our celebration party.
Okay, game, stop giving my character upskirts. Seriously.
No, do it more.
This is a serious moment.
Okay, do it more later, not now. Stop flashing the Brussels sprout, your bits.
I'm looking through my memories of Guts from Berserk and Vash from Trigun. It's like, no, not even those are acceptable.
Go for it, Artemis. You got this.
Also, is it bad that I want to give Samus a pass because she's got nice tits?
I mean, they're okay.
I mean, that Zero Suit though.
Zero Suit's nice.
She's also like super inspiring, being a very
she's an
strong
absolute
female
badass.
character.
I just thought it was fun in the last Metroid game. We actually got to hear her voice for at least the first time I'd heard it anyway. That I can ever remember. And it wasn't even English. She was, I don't know what the fuck she said, but she was speaking Chozo. It was pretty cool. Anyway, once we're all done with the cutscene, let's meet up at the Camp Drybone teleport.
Okay.
She spoke a lot in Other M. Yeah, I didn't play that.
Yeah, nobody talks about Other M. That game did not exist. Does not exist. Will not exist. Will not be talked about.
I think that's the only one I never played.
It's the
Clearly,
only
because it
one
doesn't
not worth
exist.
Playing. Right.
So yeah, the Metroid Dread was the first time I ever heard her voice. And I have no idea what she said. So Kai, welcome to the plot twist that I've been having to keep bottled up for 3 weeks.
I mean...
And snow.
That sounds like an issue.
And I've managed to keep quiet about it too.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember, but
Which is really hard for me to do, apparently. At least
the last time we streamed this together, we cut it. We finished the stream a few minutes earlier than we normally would have. Because I was being very careful to make sure we didn't pre-return before logging off. Because, you know, I didn't want to cliffhanger you too that badly. Oh, look, there's something weird happening at the Waking Sands. Let's log off and not worry about it for 3 weeks. Hey, remember when Samus almost killed herself because she refused to turn on her armor's heat shielding without permission from her daddy figure? No, Larson, that must have been some sort of hallucination you were having. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, that definitely didn't happen.
It sounds like a really bad way for the game to, like, gate when your power-ups become active. Instead of making you find it, you're supposed to already have it, so we'll just pretend you don't have it until we want you to have it. Although some of the other games have done a good job of detailing the whole, look, you finished this game with all these power-ups, now you start a new game and you don't have the power-ups anymore. And they actually had good explanations for it. Like, I remember Metroid Prime began with all of her power-ups intact, but then at the end of the first stage, something happens and her suit gets damaged and her power-ups malfunction. She had to find replacements. Okay. That's logical.
Yeah, I don't really remember that happening, Larson. I'm not sure what I'm not sure what's going on. I don't have any of these memories.
And see, Artie,
Yay.
I knew you could do it.
I knew you could do it. In response to you doing it properly. 2 things. First,
good girl.
And the second.
I was.
What was that?
I was half expecting second to just be good girl again.
You missed her silly dance over here. That was.
I didn't do a silly dance. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was an entirely serious and respectful dance. Thank you very much.
Yes, entirely serious and respectful dance. Bandage yourself and go eat for sure. The other thing's entirely optional.
We're going to Camp Drybone.
Yeah. Speaking of pants being optional, our friend Ricky Shreds just finally moved out on his own recently.
Yay!
I heard about
Good for him. He's very excited about it.
We go to Camp Drybone for the next part of the quest.
Okay. We can do that.
We also got call for dinner, I think, too, right?
Yes, there was a dinner call.
That sounds like a difficult quest.
Actually, not. I just go out and get food and call it good.
All right.
There.
Yes.
Well, you do that then, and we'll have a quick break, shall we?
Yep.
All right. See everybody soon.
No, because I only ever watch good anime.
Yeah.
Anyway, food time.
Yep.
Now that I've set the chat on fire, I will politely step away. have returned with pancakes.
That is an interesting dinner selection.
It's an interesting dinner selection. I have two different kinds of maple syrup on it. One of them is Canadian light variety, and two different kinds of honey. One is a clover honey, and the other is a non-flower specific honey, but it's enriched with capsaicin. So I'm expecting a nice flavor profile here. Sweet but burny.
I had sweet pepperoni dinner yesterday. One that you probably wouldn't like, though.
What?
It was a pizza at work called Hawaiian Heat.
Mm.
So, you know,
I
hot
love
peppers
causing
and
chaos.
pineapple. Speaking of chaos.
I did cause chaos before I came in here.
Oh, what'd you do this time?
So the chitlins out there are watching Digimon.
My little Tamagotchis.
The older one asked if one of the characters ever had a Digimon, or if she was ever going to get one or whatever. And before I come back in here, I say, yeah, she used to have a Digimon, but she ate it. Completely deadpan serious. Look over, has an absolutely horrified look on his face. And it's like, you know I'm kidding, right?
Certainly
Just
not.
came back in here.
Scare the child.
But it's fun.
Hey, Larson, that picture looks tasty.
Oh.
Look in a second.
Oh no. No. Why?
Yeah, that picture is correct.
There's somebody over here named Emmy Bunny, and she's a cat. I think she's a little confused about her self-identity.
Well, she's a cat that identifies as a bunny.
Maybe she's Maybe she's non-bunnery.
I will smack you.
We get to go back here again.
Yeah.
Hey, dude. This is the one in that one picture I was a personal space invader with.
I read that as something touching you, my child. Is you better McFucking not be.
No. No.
The wild roses are dead, father, and I know not what to do. Although I think in these situations, anything you choose actually works.
I haven't tested this.
I know in some cases it does. I haven't tested it in this case either.
This dude's actually a good dude.
He is. No matter what you require, need not hesitate to ask. Hey, Marky, come over here for a moment. Marquez. Marquise.
Marcus.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Yeah, you remember Mark, Kai?
Yes. Mark.
Survivor of the Battle of Cartano. His experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. He doesn't even remember the rest of the Funky Bunch. I remember Kai having some wild accusations about this fellow once upon a time.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Broken horologe. Otherwise known as a watch. There's something familiar about it. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me.
Could be literally.
Do you remember what your accusations were, Kai?
Roughly. Thing is, I would have made the same accusations over again. You know what I feel is slightly funny?
What's up?
Huh?
When you are following somebody and then they get a multi-seat mount out and you choose to ride it, it says that you stop following.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't. You continue to follow. Because if you didn't, you'd be floating in midair as the fucking bird ran off. You're still following.
No, you're not following. You're just sitting in place. It just so happens that somebody else is controlling your chair now.
Yes, that's following.
Hey, y'all, watch this. Whee!
Yeet.
Still not as hilarious as when I scared the absolute shit out of Az.
I like how this guy freaks out at the amount of money you give him. Apparently these tools are expensive. Also, what did you do to Az?
The 4-person car mount that you see people running around with. I had that on my main, and when I was helping him out while he was playing, you know that area near Horizon? The bridge there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you jumped off that?
I jumped off of that. Literally drove up before flying was a thing there.
Mm-hmm.
And did a hey y'all watch this and just launched off of there. It dropped his health points down to 1 because he was on level for everything, and a bunch of non-aggressive frogs.
He's just
But
like,
he could go
ah!
enemies, so he literally screamed.
How long did it take you to stop giggling after that?
A good while.
That's funny. That's very Chaos Goblin. Oh, hey, Kai. Check this out. I'm
Flashy.
Santa.
Only if shit pops into my inventory, which it didn't, so you're clearly a fraud.
Yes. I left it in one of your socks. You just have to figure out which one.
Joke's on you. I'm not wearing socks.
Well, I guess you didn't get anything then.
How lewd. Naked Pete.
Dirty.
I mean, somebody would pay for it.
A lot of people would, for some reason.
Allegedly. I've not seen any evidence of it myself.
Alright, buddy. I got your tools. I don't know why a priest needs tools, but here you go.
Long enough for me to have a fucking pancake.
Apparently not.
How? These hands moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. I knew exactly what to do. Please give this thing back to him.
And then we run out here.
Have a good
Talk
night,
to this
Lawson.
Yee.
I have a clock in a box for you, lady. Marky Mark said it belonged to the deceased? Maybe he was a Garlean
Who
spy.
dis fella?
Who dis?
Who dis pokey?
Is it...
Why do I poke this person?
What?
It says to poke this person. Why do I poke?
I forget.
Are we poking this person, or are we ignoring this poke?
Hold on. Who? Where? Fwendrek?
E.
What level is this? I think this is... Oh, it's a few levels below us, but not to a crazy amount. Do you want to do it? Just side questies?
It's up to everyone.
Hey, you're the one that's new to this stuff. Do you want to check it out? Or do you want to... Nah.
Yeah.
I don't... Nah?
Go.
No
You're
real
not too worried
reason
about
to necessarily.
Okay. Well, we need to go back to the Waking Sands and
I already
bring out the
got,
dead.
like, a fuck ton of shit already on my list. Somehow.
Ah. What other stuff you have on your list right now? Like, what level quests do you have?
Plagued
So-
by Indecision, the Blood Price, Seeds of Change, Where the Heart Is.
What level are those other ones? Like, I know Plagued by Indecision is right here, but what are the level of those other ones?
I don't know.
I know
It
where
says
the
right
heart
there on
is,
your quest list. Oh, press J. It'll tell you there.
One of the housing things.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're older. You know, 10 through 17.
Oh, jeez.
Ah. Well, you can... If you click on them, you can choose to abandon ones you don't want to have anymore. If
Yeah.
you don't care, if you just want to get them off of your list.
Well, the Blood Price was one that we were going to do with the Giga Blood.
Ah.
Oh, is that the East Shroud one? I think. If you...
Yes.
Okay. We can go
It's
back
not a
and do
big deal
that at some
to
point.
handle it right now.
Yeah.
We can bring out the dead.
Anything that you don't want to worry about being on your quest tracker, if you click on the box next to it on the journal screen,
You can hide
first
it.
the box will turn yellow, but then you click it a second time, it'll turn into a red circle with a line through it, and that means it's not being tracked anymore.
I'm not super concerned about it because eventually it will be empty.
Sure. But you can have it not be on the right side of your screen constantly if you want. But up to you.
Doesn't bother me.
Okay. So if we're just going to continue on the main thing then let's do our Aetheryte ticket again. And,
I actually feel like I'd be missing something if it weren't there.
Fair enough. Let us do our Vesper Bay Aetheryte ticket again then.
Pray return.
Very there.
Essentially. Alright, everybody bring out your Monty Python impressions. Bring out your dad. No? Too soon? Off to the lich yard they go. That guy was very verbose in the way he said, please carry those bodies over there. In 20 sentences or less. It's so weird the way the word lich has changed over the ages, though, isn't it?
Yes.
I guess it just used to mean corpse in general, but now it's like a super specific undead wizard.
It just because it sounds
what?
better, so it sounds better, so they're giving it a cooler name, even though it's essentially the same thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
They
Really?
Wallifeld had a shield that didn't fucking use it.
Well, that guy got shot in the back. It's not his fault.
He fell over. Well,
Well, if he got
Forward?
shot in the back, then the shield is on his back.
But he
The
was holding it
shield
at the
did
time because
fuck
people
all.
were attacking him from the front as well. Still, he's not a very good tank if he died in like 1 or 2 hits. You know what I'm saying? His enemies must have been like 30 levels higher than him.
I like the little detail they added when you pick them up.
Uh-huh.
The loading of actually picking them up varies with how big or small they are.
That's yeah. Longer progress bar for the bigger guy, yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Guy's
know,
getting lost in alleys.
That was just really kind of cool to me.
That's a nice touch. Yeah, speaking of that, I remember I mentioned earlier I was watching a short video about Easter eggs and secrets in God of War Ragnarok, and there's some impressive level attention to detail in that game. Like early on in the game, somebody spits out a loose tooth at the end of a fight, and if you go back to where the fight happened, even at the end of the game, that tooth is still on the floor there.
There we go.
Potato pancakes. Aren't you a cutie?
Ah, summoner.
Yes.
And second trap. Because there were still people well, there were still bodies outside.
Hey, corpses are people too. I think the loading bar should change speed depending on what race we are as well. It should take a long time to pick anybody up if you're a Lalafell.
They're stronger than they look.
Mm-hmm. They'd have to be. Of course, you've seen how fast those guys can walk? Man, they do not skip leg day.
No, no, they do not.
There we go.
I always find that funny when they do that in games because they have to have all the races walk at the same speed no matter how tall they are. Which means the little short stack races is zooming around like maniacs.
I mean, they don't have to do that, and it'd actually be kind of cool if they didn't.
Well, you know, the people playing Lullafells would be pissed off they were so slow if they didn't. You know?
Well, they could have a different way of, you know, have something that you can use that is of,
To add more zoomies?
well, maybe something, maybe like a Lalafell specific mount that you get, you know, because it's like, this is a rather large place for somebody so small. Take this, you'll be able to travel faster. You know, make it thematic.
Oh yeah, there you go. Like, let the Lullafells get their mount at a lower level.
Yeah, and have Lalafell specific mounts that are capable to be used in scenarios like that.
I like that idea. Even indoors. It's a mount you can use indoors when people normally can't do that, but it only goes as fast as other people walk.
Yep.
Snow, get your head out of the Brussels sprout.
Stop eating your vegetables.
Somebody else already did. Although I noticed that she's still making that noise that the sylphs make when they're flying around.
Yeah.
He, she, I don't actually remember the gender of this particular one. But yeah,
Plant.
still making the sylph noise. That's weird. Alright. Back
Because
to
they're just sleeping people.
the church.
Prairie
Oh, it's,
returned to-
She's basically a Pokemon. She just fainted.
Ah.
There's just a graveyard full of Pokemon that have fainted.
Yes. Is precisely how that works.
Yep.
Yo, get
They
the fuck out of
fainted.
here
Now
with
they're
your
having a dirt
fucking
nap.
hover
What the
car.
fuck is this? What the hell?
Oh, that's
I've
what
never
you
seen this
get.
before.
Shadowbringers, optional, more difficult fights.
That's
Finish them,
crazy.
you get that thing.
I like how it has a little bindle on the back too.
Yep.
Half that shit's gonna fall out while you're driving.
It's actually just a hammock. It's just being used as a bindle right now.
Well, okay. Well, it's better for your possessions to fall out while you're driving than your friend to fall out while you're driving. Then
It's a mother-in-law seat. That's why it's in the back.
oh, so it's made to be fallen out of. Then gotcha.
No, of course not.
Totally.
I mean, that's just a vicious rumor. Fun fact, the rumble seat in older cars was actually referred to as a mother-in-law seat.
Mhm.
Then it became impolite to say such things.
Ah,
My thoughts on that is like, then don't be a cunt.
yeah.
See, Neuraxia was a girl.
Little Solace.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's the teleport to the
Hawthorne
Hawthorne Hut then.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And actually, while we're there, we can do the Giga Blood thing.
Great.
Because that's where that is. Might as well get that
7
out of the way.
minutes left on this print.
For the The turntable thingy?
E.
Glinglong. That's a name.
But indeed it is.
Technically.
Plain sage.
Alright, so the Jig of Blood thing should be a little bit up north, if I remember correctly. Do you have a red circle on your map to the north of us, Kai?
A red circle?
Red, orange.
Yeah.
Yes, I have an orange one.
Alright. Well, that's
Oh,
right adjacent.
No. No. Brown is orange adjacent, not orange is red adjacent. Because brown doesn't exist, it's just orange.
Brown is not orange adjacent, it's orange with context.
Same thing. These things mean the same thing.
Alright, I would dismount and help you, but I think you're going to kill these things in like a hit or two, so you don't need help.
There you go.
I think you have to use an item on them first, though, if I remember correctly. Don't forget to do that. I think now you murder it.
Does it say to murder them?
I think. I'm going by memory here, but...
I'm very confused.
I will show it my book until it dies. Okay. Did your quest give you credit for that, or? Need work?
No.
Alright, what does your quest tracker say for that then, right now?
For that particular one.
Use empty blood bottles on weakened ones.
Oh, we have
Oh,
to
that's
not
right.
quite kill them.
Yeah, get it down to about half health and then use the item.
Yep.
So use weaker attacks for now. Or, you know, you can judge for yourself.
Yep. We'll keep these little fuckers off of ya.
Troy, your boy.
Okay.
Alright,
There you go.
Yay!
Yeah, I think you need, what, like 2 or 3 of them or something like that?
3, yeah.
Okay.
Nope. I shot the
Yeah, I
wrong
did
one.
not get credit for that.
Sorry, that was my fault. I was shooting the wrong one.
Oops.
Dweeble Dweeble.
Mm-hmm.
Right, there you go, you got that one.
And there's one over here. There's also one over there. You come over here. You get to play with us. Take that! I don't know.
Get him. There you go. Dunzo.
Yeah.
And where does it have you go from there to turn that in?
Probably the Hawthorne Hut area.
Alexia.
Ah, so...
Oh, that might be
Little
in Little Solus. Yeah, so where are we going anyway then?
Last couple seconds on the print.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch this.
Yay.
Whee! Thank goodness I'm being a taxi.
Definitely a convenient moment for it, isn't it?
It is. Snow is good taxi.
Whee! Have arrived at your destination.
Yeah, I think it's Nolexia here. Good night, Omadon. Have a good one.
Alright, sorry about that.
Alright. Print all good?
E, looks like it.
Nice.
Alright, Quimps to complete.
Yay!
Completed Quumps.
Talking to this merchant over here. To
Term
get
in
rid
your
of some of
Quumps.
my- get rid of all of the critter parts that for some reason I have.
Probably because of all the
I
critter
have so
murders.
much weird shit in my inventory.
A lot of it is like crafting materials and stuff like that if you want to do crafting.
Love.
What?
Here, real quick.
Oh dear.
Mm.
How dare you make me get up? Oh. Okay, what?
Like, I have.
Yeah? Let's see. Orchestrions if you want the music. I'm not quite sure how to even...
How to what?
For those, I'm actually not quite sure how to even use those, so...
Which ones?
The
Gladiator's arms.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're not a gladiator anyway, though, so... You can just
Pretty much
ditch
the rest of
those.
that you can just sell if you want.
Yeah. The
So,
gladiator's arm
anything up
stuff
here?
just throw away.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can even sell them. Get rid of it in some way. You don't need it.
I think you can just sell them. I think. I don't know.
Sell them if you can. If you can't, right click on them and discard.
Yep.
You don't need them.
I'm just never sure what I should be saving and what I shouldn't be. So
If it's
Yeah.
if it's a critter part, go ahead and sell if you don't want to do crafting at all.
I basically just keep equipment I'm going to wear, food and potions. And materia, but we don't get much of that right now.
Yeah.
Other stuff I just sell. Napping ways. A mechanical chocobo. No, it's really fancy art looking armor. That's a cool armor set. It's like a clockwork knight chocobo. That was pretty cool. You know that one, Snow?
Hmm?
The chocobo barding that has like exhaust pipes.
I don't know. And pretty much, yeah.
This guy's got a unicolt.
Yep. Little minion you can have.
Little babby unicorn. That's pretty cute.
Yep. I was hoping Kai clear out her inventory.
Yeah. Turning it into money.
Yep. There. There. All good.
all set.
Yep. And now we get to talk to, was it Kamuxio?
Yes. This one does not understand. Why do you give me a dead one?
Can't have dead onions.
I prefer to eat my dinner while it's still alive. Tell you this one, Eorzean was brave. Super brave, actually. I saw that cutscene. Imperial ones must pay. I agree. Fuck those guys. ready?
I am.
Yep. Prey returns the Camp Dry Bone.
Yes, exactly. Oh, I was having a chocolate with Snow about that meme the other day there, Kai. Without giving away specific details, just to be vague about it, there is... You know how there's those fates that are just like the random quest you can walk into on the map? Where they have their own quest names? There's a desert area later in the game, a different desert area, where they have these sort of like sand elemental creatures where there's like... The sand has formed up into like a head and two hands that are popping out and attacking you. There's a fate where you have to kill off a swarm of those creatures. And the fate is called Pray Destroy the Waking Sands.
I remember that one.
Yeah. That
So
gave me
they're
a bit of a
familiar
laugh.
with the Prey Return joke.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
they know Prey Return has achieved meme status and they're making fun of themselves for it.
A
Good.
lot
Good,
of
good, good.
titles of either quests or fates are puns or references.
A lot of them are. One of the first fates in the game is called Clever Girls, where you have to fight raptors.
Yeah, we've done that one.
Yeah. A lot of quests and a lot of fates are puns and or references. Or callback jokes to things they did earlier in the game. Like, remember I pointed out the thing about there's a quest called As Possibly Pirates, and then later on there's a follow-up quest that's called It's Definitely Pirates.
The giant crab one, I just died in 6 arms tonight.
See,
Or the really
you know what
bad
I would have preferred? There are enemies that we've had to deal with that were essentially big white snakes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They should have had a fate involving those called I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing
That
as
would've
White
worked.
Snake did that song.
And then you have the really bad one. You're fighting a giant crab called Cancer. And the title of the fate is called It's Not Lupus. And all I
Isn't
can
there
say
another
is,
one with
"Damn
a
it,
giant
Quigley
wolf?"
Fox."
Isn't there one with a giant werewolf and it's called It's Not Cancer?
No, that's a giant. No, but
I
there
thought
is
they did
a
a backwards version of that joke too.
There's a giant wolf called Padfoot.
Hmm?
I appreciate that.
Hey, Blast.
Even if, White Snake did a cover of I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight. And it was ultimately better than Cutting Crews.
Yeah.
All right, Marky Mark. What's new with the Funky Blood?
Yes, I have experienced this cover before. It was amazing.
I know I'm being watched.
My dad had it on a record, in fact.
Ooh.
All right, Marky
think,
Mark.
I think that's one of the records that was broken.
Marky
Accidentally?
Mark thinks somebody is, with ill intent, is spying on him. I don't know about this guy. He knows how to repair clocks, even though he doesn't understand why he knows how to repair clocks. And now he thinks people are spying on him. I think he's maybe a little paranoid.
A little paranoided.
Yeah. That's what you get when your name is Marquis.
Marcus.
Marcus. No, then he'd be selling guns.
I think that's how that's pronounced. With,
I think it would.
Marcus, I think.
I
If
could see it
it's-
being Marcus.
If it's French, which it looks like it is, It would be Mark. But I like to say Mark was to make fun of him. But it would actually be Mark.
Unless it's just spelled the French way, not pronounced the French way.
Right, in which case I have no idea.
It'd be Marcus.
Possibly. That is one way to do it.
See her turn.
Yeet.
Yeah, this way.
Hello.
Yeah, because every single time I get stuck on the fence there, so.
If you go to the third section over, you can jump it.
This actually looks really cool, not gonna lie.
The glowy
I wish I could just
gravestone.
evacuate blue, purple, pink smoke.
I mean, it depends what you
Emanate
eat.
that all the time.
There you go.
Frumentarius. What the fuck that means. It means guy with a shield, I guess.
I mean,
All
just
right.
with I don't know
So-
about purple clouds, but I can turn my poop green for subs. Gift subs specifically.
So our paranoid guy was right. He was being watched by an Imperial troop. Why are they spying on poor Marky Mark?
But why?
He's just a poor boy who doesn't remember who he is, and he's trying to
That is
fix
a really
clocks in a
pretty name,
church.
actually.
He's just a poor boy from a poor family.
That is a really pretty name.
Spare him
actually.
his
Mamma mia.
spare him his fate from his monstrosity. Midnight Song is a good name.
Yeah.
See, that song's on my playlist too, so I hear that song once or twice every workday. Why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Father? Yeah, I took his sword for some reason.
I'll see if I can find something on it later. But I know that I've seen it. I saw it on the record. It was interesting. It sounded really nice. I liked the cover of it.
Ooh, cutscene.
Cutscene! Now we get to hear Sam Riegel try to voice act.
Oh, look who's here.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease,
You did-
adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the
Yeah,
seventh.
I
Alpha,
like-
no, you didn't do a die.
E.
And to that end,
Our little elfie boy is
I
okay.
have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Sid Garland. I have come for you.
Master who now? Kai?
Yes, I know.
Nothing to say?
I was right.
You are mistaken.
I've been waiting 3 weeks for you to yell, I fucking knew it, and you didn't do anything.
Well, what was I supposed to do? I was like, yay, I was right. I
Yes,
didn't want to
exactly.
talk over it.
I beg of you,
Fair.
leave us in peace.
Heaven's Word Alpha No sounds better.
Wait,
Doesn't sound like a grown man talking.
Hear me, Sid. Eorzean needs you.
Sid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though
A
my
mighty
soul
ornate
had
hammer.
returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
That voice does not fit him at all. Oh my gosh. Yes,
You know,
I'm
the
going to
priest?
keep punishing on that.
Wait, the priest or Alphino?
Who
Alpha no. No,
are
the
you?
voice for Iliad.
It's not that bad.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service.
The one for Iliad actually fits.
As a
Alpha
scion
no.
of the seventh
What the?
dawn, I
No.
stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did.
Sam Regal's using his gremlin voice
'Tis
again.
no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzean. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the 3 city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction.
That is always satisfying.
Leaving the scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship.
Yes, Sid, you do.
It was last seen in the skies
Stop
over
that.
Uganda, not long before the calamity. So let us
The
So
timing
sassy.
was perfect on that because it was exactly perfect for when he just finished saying an airship.
Same for mine. Hey, there he is.
Yee.
The handsome boy.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
You can tell he does a lot of heavy lifting because this engineer is ripped.
Interesting look for Sid.
Yeah,
I like
I
it.
don't know why they just gave him a giant oven mitt for one hand. The rest of it looks nice though.
Well, you know, he can still use one hand to do delicate work, and the other hand can be used to handle dangerously hot equipment.
I'm not sure how I feel about the hair. Not gonna lie.
I like it. Although
it's a little wafty.
Yeah, I kind of, as far as Alphino's voice goes, I half agree with Snow. His voice definitely doesn't fit him. I think it's a great voice, but it sounds like what Alphino should sound like in 10 years from now, not now.
Yeah. get to go Noom faster now.
Fumes.
Also, based on Sid's look, how old do you think he is? This incarnation.
I would say he's in his late 30s, early 40s. He's just got, like... Some characters in this game just have white hair young.
Yeah.
I knew somebody who her hair went like white. It skipped fucking gray, went straight to white when she was 23.
Damn.
Well,
Happened in a year. It was most impressive, actually. It was gorgeous.
And Blast, no, this is not the same Sid from Final Fantasy VII. Every Final Fantasy has its own incarnation of Sid. It's a long-standing tradition. I believe it started with 3. Final Fantasy 3 started the tradition.
I would say that 35. I had to pick a single number.
Ever since Final Fantasy 3, there's always been a Sid in every Final Fantasy. And he's... Character details vary, but he's almost always some form of scholar or engineer or alchemist or something along those lines. Except for in Tactics where he was a swordsman.
I give Kai a happy.
Mm-hmm.
This incarnation of Sid is 34 years old.
Ooh, that was very close, Kai.
I'll take it.
Oh, by the way, I love what he's saying in the quest text right now. He is stating something that players did. Let me see. There's a tale known as the Final Flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the Calamity, much like the Great Gobu Wall of Ul'dah, which is something players did to protect the city.
Yep, and Final Fantasy 14 1.0.
Ew. Yeah,
Before
there was...
they
what
crash
was
and
it?
burned the entire thing and built it from the ground up.
Yeah, but Kai, remember how we talked about how they nuked the world to remake the game, right?
Yes.
That's what the Calamity was. What they did is, on the last day before they took the servers down for the reboot, on the last day they decided to have an in-game event to destroy the cities. So they summoned like massive waves of like Marlboros and stuff, I think it was, to just rush Ul'dah.
Critters breaking the game, literally breaking the server down to its pieces.
And what a bunch of players decided to do is, it doesn't work this way now, but back then players and monsters couldn't walk through each other. And it depended on the size of your hitbox, depended upon what sort, like if you were mounted, that would change the size of your hitbox. So you can get Gobus as a mount. So a bunch of players mounted up on their Gobus and stood in a wall in front of Ul'dah so the monsters couldn't get past them and get into the city. and that's what the Great Gobu Wall of Ul'dah refers to.
I love that they have the sense of humor necessary to do that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's so good. Actually, speaking of which, it reminds me of something else that was funny. I was referring to that God of War Easter eggs thing earlier. So you know how Sony decided to make their own Smash Brothers style game called PlayStation All-Stars?
Yes.
Apparently that game is canon, because Kratos is in it, and in God of War Ragnarok, Mimir and Kratos talk about him being in that game. Like, obviously they don't phrase it as in, I was in this other game, but it's like, I've been part of many contests, including one where I was faced off against, this person. Like, then he gives, like, a vague description of four or five other warriors, but they are all characters that are in PlayStation All-Stars.
Yeah, that's probably just subtle marketing, but in all honesty, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's fantastically funny.
Actually, there's a lot of subtle marketing in that game because there's also a side quest. Not even a side quest, more like just like a little, like, completionist hunter thing. Collectathon type thing. Where you can find a collection of poems by a dwarf named Kvasir. And every poem he writes is actually a reference to a different PlayStation exclusive game. Like there's a poem about the Horizon Forbidden West. There's a poem about Ratchet and Clank. There's a poem about The Last of Us, etc. Death Stranding. It's funny.
I love it.
Kai's character and Alphino are almost the same height.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. Alphino is just a minimum height or a female.
Yep. Not wrong.
No, I can't make that joke. He's only 16.
And
Anyways.
all right, Kai, are you ready to see a whole new zone in the game?
Sure.
We are leaving Gridania, or we are leaving the Black Shroud, Thanalan, and Lenosha behind, and going somewhere completely new. Let me see. Do you have the teleport for Fallgord Float available? Have we all rubbed ourselves on that particular crystal?
I have, but...
It's in the Gridania section. Black Shroud section.
The yellow one, the second one here. Do you have it?
Fallgord Float?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going there. Okay. Hit it.
Oh, me hit it. Okay, fine.
Since you have this window open anyway. I think we might as well make sure you have it so you don't get left behind
As
again.
soon as you said, you asked if I had it, I said yes, I closed out of it.
Oh well.
Whee!
So I seem to remember in the past us teleporting somewhere where one of us didn't have it and got left behind, and I think it was Kai. So I didn't want to do that again.
Yes, it was definitely me.
And then I went and got her.
Yes.
Because no Durgan left behind.
Indeed. Keen Ward.
And she's right across the room from me. She could totally kick my ass.
Easily. All she has to do is stretch out her leggies far enough. Oh. There goes that mecha. Bye. This planet needs him.
Oh yes, such a far way to travel. Literally right over here.
It's a good thing I have my mount. So I can walk 10 feet to the left.
Crane doesn't get sarcasm, apparently.
Either that or he returned your sarcasm and you didn't get that.
That sounds like an excuse, Kren.
Yes. Pray speak with Vortifart.
Now we'll need...
Okay,
we'll need our mounts.
Now we'll need our mounts. Okay, I'll just walk then.
That is not how I translated that in my head when I first saw that word.
It is now though, isn't it?
I can't not see it. Vortifart, yeah.
Of course, being actual French, we're not supposed to be saying the T, but fuck it. Vortifart's funnier.
We soon get to meet the goddess boy. We soon get
and
to
when
meet
have
the
I
goddess
ever
boy.
Yep. And when have I ever cared about pronouncing French stuff correctly anyway?
It's just French spelled, not French pronounced.
The game can't make up its mind about these things sometimes.
Oh no, not this armor set again. For tanks. No!
Oh yeah, I think I remember the one you're talking about. One that makes you look like a chess piece, right?
Yeah. The magic one looks kind of cute.
The Astrologians at the Observatorium.
Fucking gravitational foxes.
What? That's a thing that she just said.
Did I say something funny?
Yes.
What?
Gravitational foxes.
Yes, I had a fox that was affected by gravity. I was bitching about it. Am I
I'm
not
pretty
allowed
sure
to do
every
that?
fox is affected by gravity all the time. But maybe that's just me.
Specifically, I had one that was affected by gravity in a way I did not want it to be in that particular point in time.
There you go. All right, are we all ready to go to Elf France?
My character is not dressed for this cold weather.
Cold
ice
Elf
sprites.
France?
I need these.
Yeah, I don't think this is skirt weather.
Nope.
And I'm not really dressed much better, but
need
am
murder eyes.
Iceberg, so...
Murder eyes!
Snowcat is living up to her name and having some chilly nethers.
What part of her name is Chili Nethers?
She's Snow Pussy.
Fuck.
I need 4 more.
I need Highland Gooble Boo.
What do I need
okay.
here?
Murder!
Whoa. Sounded like Invader Zim for a second there.
Murder!
2 more of those bitches.
Oh, as we go along, we'll find more of them.
Yeah, oh, I need wolf pups. So I think that's these guys here. Are these pups?
Yep.
Oh, so do I.
Woo!
Snow Wolf Pups.
Apparently this ice sprite is offended by that.
Clearly.
It's like, no, you killed my puppy.
There we go. Half buff. There we go. Forget what
I need
that
one more.
exactly. Armies Payon, which does
Want to run that one by me again?
Armies Payon, which increases direct hit rate by 3% and grants repertoire, that word, reduces weapon skill cast time and recast time, spell cast time and recast time, and auto attack delay by 4%.
In other words, shooty stuff faster for a while.
Yep, and y'all do because y'all are in a party with me.
No, we don't get the repertoire effect, just you. We just get that 3% part.
Yeah. Still. Running.
But hey,
running.
we get a 3% of a thing, so that's something.
Yep. No. Mage's Ballad.
Quick, let's kill a bunch of gobos and build a wall out of them.
Mage's Ballad increases damage dealt by 1%.
Yeah, 1%, exciting.
Hey,
but again,
that adds up,
it's the self buff part that matters. You get to shoot people better with that one as well. So that's the part that helps. All right, so we're not going to see a lot of gobos in one area, but we'll run across more of them as we go.
One.
Oh, there's one. Where? There it is.
Whee.
Let's see. I need Ixalis, Taurus, and Feral Crocs.
Yep, that was Crocs are freaking creepy. I don't like those things.
I know, they're weird, eh? They had those in 12 like that, too, with the weird splitting open face.
Trent helped. He got the book out.
I did. I showed him words and he got scared and died. It's like, no, I hate reading. Ah, dead. He died of fright that I was going to make him do homework.
How many more of those gobos do you need, love?
I think that was all 3 of them.
Okay, because over this way I just spotted another one.
Yeah, alright, I think we're good though. Alright, the rest of my stuff is in other areas that we'll run across later.
Highland goobers are done.
Okay. Did you get enough of the snow wolves, Kren?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think we're good on hunts for now. We're gonna run across more stuff in a bit though.
I have 2 more ice sprites I need to kill, but...
Oh, okay. There's one right up here and over there.
Yep.
Here, I'll kill this one over here. Or we can just all jump it as a gang. Hey, you! Get over here! Alright, I'll go get the other one.
Yes, I can hit it all the way over there.
Because you have the shooty bangs.
I have
Nice.
arrows for those. There we go. We are good.
To the observatorium, then.
The observatorium. So many stairs.
That's one thing I hate about this zone. There's 3 goddamn towers we have to run up and down all the time.
What's up, dude?
Nous devoir.
Being a personal space invader again.
Ludovoiks!
That is what it says. How absurd, as if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Yep, that's a slight upgrade. What was my other one called? Oh yeah, the manor stuff.
That actually looks really nice on you, actually.
This guy's like, are you still here? Yeah, I like this new robe.
I kind of like how for the helmet for the Eorzean, they actually have chainmail over their ears.
Yeah, I've noticed that for Eorzeans and Mikotes.
Hey, I kind of dig this combination.
Ooh.
I see you're keeping the girls out in the snow.
That is actually really super cute.
That's a good look, though. Even if it does look a little bit chilly, although then I look at Snowcat and I'm like, yeah, okay. Kai's at least better dressed than Snow. But the Mikote skirt is legendary, so.
I would actually wear this outfit. In this color combination.
So yeah, Kai, we're now in a different country from the others. Do you remember any mentions earlier of? I guess they mentioned it briefly today. A place called Ishgard.
Yes.
That is a 4th city-state that we are now on the outskirts of. This is their territory. Oh. But we don't get to go into the city proper until the expansion. But we're going to hang out here on their outskirts for a while.
Yep.
Ishgard is basically elf France.
That's what the word even translates into, obviously.
Exactly.
There we go. Doing this because when we get to over there, we get to murder.
Moidalizing.
There we go.
Time for noble houses and abuses of the caste system. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Heretics are operating within this region, Kai.
Oh,
What do you think about that?
sounds about right. Seems only fair that they would be.
Darn.
You know, being it, their land and all, but
True,
Eh.
true.
They don't like the Durgans. Why? Because the Durgans will eat them. Probably so, actually.
Oh no, Guy, your people are definitely without humility. I've met them before. Alright, time to mount up for the staircases. Trust me,
Yep.
you're gonna want it.
Don't worry, I gotcha.
1 minute. I was just checking on how this is working.
You ever walk up so many goddamn stairs that you need a mount?
I've walked up a bunch of stairs and wanted to be mounted at the end, but beyond that, I can't say.
Well, there's
That's
our
different.
person for now. And then we get to go up the stairs.
I like your hat. Although
Looks
you
like
look
an
like you should be.
incense burner.
You should probably be sitting in the corner wearing a hat like that.
It looks like an incense burner.
It kind of does.
It's a combination incense burner / dunce cap. I don't know who designed these towers, but I want to strangle them.
Somebody with great aesthetic taste.
Great aesthetic taste, but no respect for players having to waste time running upstairs.
You
For way
would
too
complain
long.
about stairs.
Right?
I mean, we unlock flying, we can literally just float up.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, we're done with this zone by then, so... Well, mostly at least. Until the epilogue.
Okay, cool, no one saw that.
What?
Oh, the character that just showed up is just like... just... You'll see why.
I like their bow that they do. Very courtly.
The overflourish.
Mm-hmm. Although it is a little bit annoyingly slow. But it's very fancy. Alright, so the airship we're looking for crashed here 5 years ago, and they're all snooty bastards that don't want to help us.
The whole office smells like rubbing alcohol now.
Good.
Alright. Now we gotta find a missing Astrologian. Now, it's time to take the express elevator down to the ground floor. Okay, I'm here.
Are you ready for this, love?
Yes.
Whee! Whee! Similar to what I did to Az.
Just without the giant frogs.
Right, yes. Whee!
Oh, and if you're interested in a throwing snowballs at people emote, there's a side quest to get one of those here.
Neat. I'm trying to remember.
It's,
Which
I think,
one it
this
is.
guy. Also, there's a Chocobo Porter. I think this guy's Snowball guy.
No.
Yeah, White Mischief. Yeah.
It is.
Oh, wait, no, that's something else, but we can do that too. Anyways, I think it's a follow-up quest, actually.
Yeah, let's see here.
White Mischief is still a good quest. We should do it anyway.
Okay.
Oh, there's a fate up there called Baba Black Sheep.
Yeah.
And another fate called Inspector Hatchet. That's pretty
Yep.
good reference. Alright. To White Mischief, then. There's a dangerous creature murderizing people. It is very dangerous.
I forget what the unknown terror is.
Oh, I remember. A creature both large and vicious has attacked a caravan. You judge that whatever it is will return to the scene of the slaughter to feed.
Probably a white rabbit.
You know what?
Pretty vicious.
You're actually very close. There it is. It's a chinchilla.
It just
Yeah.
so vicious.
Very vicious. That is the cutest white death I've ever seen.
Eat.
Connection with the
Oh.
server was
Whoops.
lost.
There goes Kai.
I know.
Only have to be? Cool.
It's it really is tradition at this point, isn't it?
Eat.
No, last couple times it's happened to all of us.
Yeah. And we
It always happens to somebody, though.
we have like a little bit left before a little bit of time left.
Yeah, we got like
before
10,
so-
15 minutes before we got to start thinking about logging off. Because of the maintenance. But we can squeeze in a couple more quests first. Once the game lets Kai back in.
Yep.
I think I'm going to put a brown felt on my
Okay.
turntable.
There she is.
Nice dark color, but also has like a little bit of warmth. It's a like a dark neutral warmth.
Cool. Sounds nice.
A good color for display. If you're wanting something that's more generic.
Good for a term table?
Good for displaying anything rather than just one thing. Like if I was going to be displaying a specific thing, I would choose a color that fit that. But as it's not for a specific thing, it's best to
go neutral.
Conceptualize it for all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Without going bland. Go bland.
Corrupt little rotter, killing far more than it could hope to eat. What's the gain in that? I'm glad to have settled the hash of that murdering pocket fiend. Alright, maybe the snowball quest comes up later. By the way, as a piece of trivia, this gentleman over here is the guy who teaches people how to be a dragoon.
Yes. Alberic, yes.
And he looks exactly like a certain Twitch streamer that I know.
Yeah.
And we actually raided him a couple times. Remember that guy, Barry? I think his Twitch is called Barry is here or something like that. Looks just like this guy.
Accidental?
Probably.
Yeah, this dude.
But maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah?
Yeah. You.
Definitely do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's go save Astrologium from Burbs.
Huh. We may have to murder some burbs ourselves.
Oh, we are definitely going to. I have some of them on my hunt list. Even if we can get to the guy without killing them. Huh?
I think someone might have already murderized
Apparently.
them.
It is
Goodness.
shockingly not dangerous over here. There's one. Ixali Boundwing sounds like somebody into BDSM.
Oh no, he's got an axe. Kill him. I don't know.
A man of House Durandare cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever? Good day, sir.
Well, Durandare can go kick rocks somewhere for all I care.
I always find it funny that you can be exceedingly polite very aggressively to be rude to somebody. I said good day, sir. All right, that's it for me for Ixalis.
Yay.
That's needed the one guy.
Hey, that was the last of rank 1 for the Immortal Flames.
Yay!
Yeah. Same for my thingy.
Very nice.
We probably needed to kill a different type of Ixali for it, but we will finish it off with Ixali of some sort or another.
I'm just using it to get my
To get your what?
my thing charged.
Sure. Oh, you mean your beast mode thing?
Yes.
Ah.
Glowy burb.
Kai is so angry she's glowing.
My
As you
secret.
do.
I'm always angry.
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always glowing.
Ooh, I have to kill that. I don't know what the fuck it was.
This thing?
Ornery Caracol,
It's a
basically a fancy sheep.
I love its little tail though.
It's cute as
Like
hell.
I love the little designs they made for them.
Yeah, it's like a sheep pig. And they're
You
fucking
could-
It
adorable.
sounds adorable as I murder it.
Right?
Uh,
Making these cute little noises. Oh, there's more over there.
Yep.
Other side of the road.
over here.
How many you need?
Oh, there too.
4 total.
Okay.
There's a there's an
Oh,
area
Gobbler's
that
pissed
you can
off.
literally farm the caracals here to get fleece.
So we're completely fleecing them.
Alright, so one more
Yep, got him right here.
orb sheep.
Orb sheep. You're not wrong. Not an untrue word has been spoken. There we go. That's 4. That one really got snow.
Orb sheep. I think it was the way I said it. It was
Orb.
just like,
You definitely rubbed a little
Orb.
stank on orb.
it's also that delay there. It's just like,
Let's ponder the orb sheep
The-
now.
The
orb
brain
sheep.
processing delay of wait, what?
Yes. And I was high enough to not start laughing after making my own jokes. Because, I could, delay my own understanding for a moment.
Isn't it great when you can surprise yourself with your own jokes?
It's helpful sometimes because it made that even funnier because I could do it deadpan.
Yep.
Yeet. Ooh, almost ended badly. Yeah. There we go.
Is your bird having some trouble with the stairs?
It wanted to
arrogant
turn
fool.
a certain way, and it's like, can you not?
The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. People are fucking zealots.
No, you cannot rescue me. You don't believe. Fine, fucking die.
Yeah?
It shows how strong his faith is if he didn't just stay there and die and allowed himself to be rescued by a non-believer.
Exactly. That makes him the heretic, if you ask me.
Yeah, doesn't make me the heretic, makes him the heretic.
Well, no, we're not heretics, we're unbelievers.
Whatever.
The heretics are people who worship the dragons. Or at least consult with them.
I just
6
so,
of one, half dozen of the other.
Yeah.
I just so cringe it past that. Just
my express elevator skills are strong.
just jump.
You're running along, and then suddenly I'm just like, wee!
You get to talk to this dude.
Or
3 for
lane.
3.
I actually like that name. Pronounced
It's
that
not
way.
bad.
Or lane. I dig it.
Yep.
Alright, recover
Of course,
the
it's
stolen
also
wares.
kind of pronounced wrong, so... Or course I do.
Strasbourg. Alright, we should do this quest and then probably log off.
Yep.
But this one's close by, so we can get her done quick. That's what she said.
I shall ride your pillion.
Whee!
Bouncy bird. You're gonna make Kai's motion sick. Bouncy, 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 bouncy.
It's also twisting and turning.
That
Just
Chocobo
don't
needs
go
an
into
air
first
sickness
person.
bag.
Just don't go into first person.
Oh god.
Doing that, oh my gosh.
That sounds dangerous.
We get to murder.
Don't interrupt my spell, you dick.
There.
Don't prevent me from murdering you while I'm trying to murder you.
Nyeh. Woo.
Alright. I would suggest we log out before handing the quest in, just so that we can have a refresher on what the fuck the story was when we start again tomorrow.
Yep.
Just taking all the excuses I can to ride Snow's pillion.
Lewd. Right on
Oh,
camera,
there-
too.
There is not an aetheryte in this little area, but up further north there's a
Yeah,
aetheryte.
it's up further. Although we
We can
spent so much time logged out that
Can we get there?
we've
in
got
time?
tons of our bonus XP racked up. I don't think we really need to, but we can if you want.
Well, unless you want to deal with countdown of logging out in a
I mean-
non-aetheryte area.
It's fine with me. I mean, I gotta have a countdown to do for the raid anyway.
Fair.
Alright. Speaking of which, let's figure out who we're gonna raid.
Yee.
Oh, I'll get the process started. That way I can be out of the game before there's potential problems
Mm.
Yeah. Alright, let's
that are the
see.
doting implied.
I mean, we can do it in real life.
Yeah, 420.
Whee!
See, she exploded.
How about Random Bystander? He's playing Stardew Valley.
Okay.
That seems like an option.
Well, everybody has an off day.
Or
No, I like random.
or do you guys
He's-
want to see some Guild Wars 2? I don't know if you guys just know what Guild Wars 2 is like. Stardew Valley or Guild Wars 2? What do you think?
Stardew, I guess.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. We will raid our sweet boy then.
Yee.
Basically, hyper you.
Kind of. You
You have
definitely
the
more
same
energy than
hairstyle.
me. Yeah, that's true.
Both love good food.
That's actually one joke I've had at work. We only have 2 people who are primarily dishwashers as our job at the restaurant, and both of us are shave our heads. So we joke that it's a necessity for the job, but it's not really. All right, let us raid.